Those of you who want to make fun of me standing on a corner with a sign to get something to eat, I'm not going to go into what I'm going through with, the shelter system not allowing me to be in their shelters. I'm not going to, talk about me not having any family to help or support me. I'm not going to go into that because I've spent enough time on that. But for those of you who already know that part of the situation with the shelters and me having an eating disorder and shit like that. Another reason why I do go to the corner and hold a sign is because that's the only control I have over my life is as someone that has autism. That's the only way that I can control what I do on a daily basis. All right. So it's also a stem for me as a woman with autism, and it's the only way that I can eat legally, which they would say is not really legal because they would call it panhandling. But since I can't legally be in a system in a shelter without being attacked or targeted or anything, because I have an eating disorder or teased or followed because I have an eating disorder and trying to be healthy and shit like that, me standing on the corner is the safest way for me to be able to feed myself, be able to nurture myself, and not be arrested for trying to take care of myself and my body. Okay, so it's the most safest way for me to get all the things that I am being neglected from and deprived from, taking care of myself legally. All right, which would be shelter, benefits from the state, that type of support. So if you see me on a corner with a sign, I would rather be doing that than selling my body for something to eat or somewhere to stay or anything like that. All right, I promise you I do have jobs. I promise you I cannot get into that because if I could get to my job, that's where I would be. All right. Another thing, again, I'm going to repeat this again. I am autistic. That is another way for me to stem, to be able, when you're autistic and you need to stem, you need some type of structure in your life. You need some type of balance in your life. You need some type of schedule in your life. So I have been blocked on many levels to have a kind of stable life in many ways. And that is my way to stem. A lot of y'all may think it's a joke or it's funny to see someone with autism on the corner and you're getting off on it. May God, lighten your heart. All right, those of you who do help me and support me, and I'm not looking for pity or anything like that. That's just the reality of my situation right now, and I am completely not okay with it, but I have no choice at this time. I'm trying to make sure I'm safe. I'm trying to make sure I get back to my children in one piece, and I'm trying to remain out of the real system, locked up, dead, or in jail. All right. So, so if you guys have a question about that, and you happen to, have traveled to my city to see what's going on in Philadelphia, PA, that's exactly what's going on. All right. That's my message. Again, some of you guys may see other people do this. You may not know that they could be autistic too. Everybody that's on the streets or asking for help are not on drugs. All right. So, make autism awareness, put it on the forefront. It's amazing how autism awareness, right, is AA, right? You would believe that would be one of the first, I wouldn't say illnesses, I would say intellectual disabilities or something that would be talked about for the word in the intellectual disability to be the first letter of the alphabet. Pun intended. This your girl, Guided Queen, autism awareness. Peace and love.